previously on Talk That Talk.
I'm sorry that my text message may have seemed, or my message may have seemed so inappropriate. But I call it BS, or you know what I'm saying, if I can be real,
No, you got it.
bullshit, because I call it bullshit because, man, I come from a city that doesn't have programs. You get what I'm saying? My grandma put a trumpet in my horn in my hand when I was in the 5th grade, and she don't even get a chance to see who I've become today because of that. So I'm a product of this gift. See, God gives us the gift of music, and I'm sitting here watching us debate the idea that people can embellish or be in that gift in a time when ain't nobody giving it. It's not like band directors have the band rooms open all summer. It's not like band directors are saying, I want you here during the day. It's not like in a social media age, in an age in which kids feel like they're popular, or they get celebrityism from being on YouTube and bands. It's not like they're even doing that. So you got to understand that, no, you don't have to. It will behoove people to understand that it's bigger than just the idea of summer band. This stuff has been going on for 20 plus years. 20 plus years. There's been the same conversation every single summer by different people at different times and different band directors. And y'all ask us, we need a solution. The solution is obviously that y'all need to get on board. That's how I'm feeling. Not saying you guys as in y'all, but I'm saying the solution isn't about us reaching out no more, because when things, anytime something isn't done right or done, especially stuff like music, I mean, God closes it. He shuts it down. I'm a God-fearing man. He shuts it down. Summer Band has been operating for 20 plus years. The things that kids have learned being next to people and being around these environments is ridiculous. I hate that, people always bring up the idea of, well, that it's kids being around adults and they smoke or they do this and they do that. Well, they do that when you get into your freshman year in college. It's underage drinking going on. It's underage drinking and smoking, or it's smoking in general going on when you go to any event downtown or in your prestigious cities. Like, we choose to pick apart what we're not a part of. And it bothers me. And I said my comment because there's so many band directors. If I teach my kid thoroughly, I mean, honestly, teaching my students all year long what's to do right and what's, proper musicality, proper intonation, proper breathing techniques, scholarships, opportunities, scales, over and over and over again. I got a rapport with my community. I got a rapport with my principal. And in the summertime, I choose to spend that time with my wife and my son, and my kids want to go crank up in the summer. I ain't got nothing against that. That's just like sports. My actual biological son is like 34th in the nation because he actually goes and does stuff in the summertime with other coaches and other opportunities. It ain't my place to care about what they're doing there. It ain't his place for his coach to care. He just cared that he's still honing his craft. He's still maturing his gift. And that's what's really taking place. If you're a band director and you worried about your kid going to go play with somebody in the summertime, then what are you really doing in the classroom? Because you're the foundation. Are you saying your foundation isn't strong?
Let me, Mr. Kennedy, because I know Quan wanted to say something. Can I ask you? Let me ask you a quick question. Where are you at? As far
I'm
as
at mass band practice right
no.
now.
Like what city? Like what city?
I'm in Memphis, man.
Okay, you're in Memphis. Okay, all right. I didn't know, so I wanted to make sure I asked. And then the other thing, only thing that you said that I'm just gonna comment on is just one thing, and then I know Quan wanted to say something. I'm gonna have to disagree with you with your analogy as far as the college thing, and the only reason why I disagree with you on that, because on average the percentage of the kids are adults. Now, yes, I do agree with the
That's
fact that
not true. That is not true. You actually have to be a part of it. But that data is
I'll let
false,
you talk.
man.
Let me.
That data is false.
I'll let you talk.
That data is false. Don't
It's
say
not.
that. Say,
How you
I
gonna tell me the data
assume
is false?
that most bands are filled with college students. Don't
No.
speak on it like it's fact.
I'm talking about colleges. You said universities you said universities have or kids who go deal with people who are underage and blah blah blah. I'm
I
saying
said when your freshman year in college, 70% of kids deal with underage activities.
what I'm
But
saying.
they're still adults.
Adults. Legally, they're still adults, is what I'm saying.
Legally, some of them are 17. Are we really going to nitpick that?
But what you're saying is you're pulling out the minute percentage.
The same thing that you guys pull out about mass band. I'm just being petty right now.
No.
But nobody said we're against mass band though. Like,
because but what I'm saying, in mass, the percentage of kids in in universities are adults. Are there some that are underage? Absolutely. But what I'm saying in mass, they're adults. That's all I was saying. But
I mean, hey,
anything
the
else,
legal age to
I'm
drink in
not.
college is 21, and that's an average junior.
You're still missing. I wasn't talking about that. But okay, but go ahead, Quan.
All I was saying is this. I think, like I say, I regardless if we agree to disagree as a black man, before you hopped on, I still gave you a roast because I do follow you. I think as black men or black people, period, regardless if we can agree or disagree, regardless, there still should be a form of reverence and respect. So let me say that number one.
Absolutely, which is
I
why
agree.
I apologize.
Oh no, you fine,
When I,
bro. You fine. Number two, if I don't know if you heard my whole soliloquy, but I basically stated I'm for mass ban. I don't know if you heard me say was I opened up my band hall for mass ban. I don't know if you heard as well. I spoke to my fine arts director as well for the mass ban. And I also said that Houston's issue is they're suffering from some of the transgressions from previous band directors allegedly. Does that make sense?
yeah, you talking gold right now.
But just like you had accused Julian of having false data, you can't say every band director is against mass ban because everybody on this panel has legitimately said we are for mass ban. But if we're the band directors, we have a right to send our kids to a place. Prime example, Southern had a high school band camp that was awesome. FAMU had one. That was awesome. Grambling had one. That was awesome. And J State had one. What I'm saying is, if you want to change the image and win over people, it's a way to do it. And it's a way that's amicable for both sides. So that once they leave the all-star band aspect, that honestly, that people will be more susceptible to send the entire damn band program. So what I'm saying is, if Julian says, for example, if Julian parent was like, "Hey, you not go in that neighborhood because that neighborhood bad," Julian mama has that right. But I guarantee you, we're talking somebody out that community was like, "No, we're gonna look after them. We got them, protect them, and when they over here, they're gonna be like this." She's more susceptible to allow Julian to go in that area. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, bro. Like, but we get caught up, like you just said, in semantics because you may be the one, but I may have 15 to 20 other band directors with adequate programs that be like, I'm not gonna do that shit either. So in the end, we both lose. So as a black community, why can't we sit at the table and be like, say, I need this from y'all? And then the clinicians such as yourself be like, okay, I'm gonna provide this and that. That's all I'm saying.
You're right. I think for everybody, I just know I operate. I appreciate it. I want to hear everything. I want to.
We can't hear you, bro.
And we can't hear you.
I can't speak for everyone, but I operate with the premises to try my best to make everything work. I can't speak for everybody. I wasn't saying every band director. My statement was just simply stating, like, you know, why is that even a statement? My kids might not get bad habits, or they might like. Why your kid can't just like doing, for lack of better words, doing nigga stuff?
But
Why they can't just like cranking up and just having fun? They like, dang, band director, like, why you got to be like that, pops? I just want to have fun.
Bro, it was seven band directors, bro, that commented. That was like, since we the ones that people mad, they commented. It was like, some of my kids in that program, and I gotta fix that.
See, that ain't cool, man. Your approach is different.
No, but to say that everything is good about mass ban is a lie.
To say that everything, I mean, I hear that, but it's like, you know, that's life,
But to
man.
say
lead.
and vice versa, to say that everything about the way we aspect of the aspect of how we look at high school bands, everything ain't right about it either. That's why we have professional developments through the year to get better. I like,
yeah, but those don't work sometimes, man.
nah, man. But with all due respect, bro, that is ego, bro. Like, I know you've never met me in person, but I'm one of the most humble people possible, and I hang around great people because I want to be on that level of being great.
True. If you're the smartest person in your circle, you should definitely leave.
And guess what? Out of the 4 years, out of Houston, like I'm speaking for Houston. Houston problem is that same problem. Arrogance,